The 2026 adventure touring landscape has officially become a battlefield of Italian legacies, each taking a radically different path to capture the Maxi Enduro crown. On one side, we have the Moto Morini X-Cape 1200, a spec-chic gladiator that attempts to brute force its way into the elite tier with massive displacement and a kitchen sink approach to features. On the other stands the 2026 Ducati Multistrada V2, a machine that has undergone a controversial heart transplant, shedding its iconic desmodromic valves in favor of a lightweight, 890 cubic centimeters V2 platform that prioritizes agility over raw numbers. The Moto Morini X-Cape 1200 is undeniably impressive on paper, reviving the Corsa Corta Evo V-twin with a thumping 1.187 cubic centimeters engine that churns out 129 horsepower. However, the critical eye quickly notices the trade-off: mass. While the engine provides a nostalgic, torque-heavy character, the bike's 245 kilograms dry weight makes it a heavyweight in a segment that is increasingly obsessed with diet plans. Morini is banking on the more is more philosophy, hoping that the prestige of Brembo-style brakes and KYB suspension can mask the physical effort required to hustle this beast through tight alpine switchbacks. Conversely, Ducati's 2026 Multistrada V2 feels like a calculated gamble aimed at the purist's nightmare. By ditching the Desmo system for conventional valve springs, Ducati has achieved a staggering weight reduction, bringing the bike down to a svelte 199 kilograms. While 115 horsepower might look like a downgrade compared to the Morini, the power-to-weight ratio tells a much sharper story. When we dive into the cockpit, the contrast in philosophy deepens. Morini has gone full Silicon Valley, equipped with a 7-inch TFT, integrated dashcams, and rear-facing radar, features usually reserved for $25,000 flagship models. It is a bold move to include these as standard on a bike priced significantly lower than its rivals. It feels like Morini is trying to distract us from its Chinese-Italian hybrid identity by overwhelming the rider with gadgets. It's effective, but one has to wonder about the long-term reliability of such complex electronics on a bike designed to get covered in mud. Ducati takes a more refined, albeit pricier, approach to technology. Their 6-axis IMU suite is arguably the most sophisticated in the business, offering a level of cornering ABS and traction control intervention that feels invisible rather than intrusive. However, in typical Borgo Panigale fashion, many of the goodies, like the Skyhook semi-active suspension or the full luggage kits, are tucked away in the S variant or the accessories catalog. Ducati is selling a pedigree, Morini is selling a value proposition, and the gap between the two has never been more apparent. On the dirt, the 1200 X-Cape 19-inch front wheel and Pirelli Scorpion Trail 3 tires suggest capability, but the sheer inertia of that V-twin engine makes it a handful in technical sections. It's a tourer first and an adventure bike second. The Multistrada V2, with its new monocoque aluminum frame and reduced reciprocating mass, feels significantly more flickable. It doesn't fight the rider. Yet, there's a clinical feel to the Ducati now. It's so efficient that it almost lacks the rowdy character that made the old 950 V2 a cult favorite. Ultimately, the Moto Morini X-Cape 1200 is a triumph of value, offering a 1200cc experience for 900cc money, provided you don't mind the extra weight. The Ducati Multistrada V2 is a masterclass in modernization, proving that less weight is often better than more power, even if it means losing a bit of that old-school mechanical magic.